I was gonna say, how did it get inside?
But why is he a giant hairball?
He kept her like a pet, so he became like an animal. Or he's just a chump. Oh, quite strong.
정신이 돌아왔네.
Ew.
마지막으로
Tell me he says I'm sorry or something. Hold on.
It was a little late on the eye cover in there, buddy.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Maybe not.
I was saying earlier, I don't know why you keep that guy alive, so whatever.
I mean, that was a great scene. That was really... Ooh. Man.
Came back from Speedy Demon with dark eyes and...
Speedy D.
Did he fight him? Like, I don't know.
She's a spoon. As long as she keeps the dog safe, I'm good.
I'll be shocked. I mean, I want the dog to live. His evil self is talking to him.
I love haunting choral music.
They show that a lot.
He's going back to his little room. He's like, alright, I did my job. Go back to my cage.
What are they going to do with him?
That's a monster.
You feel guilty?
That's the thing. People who stay in abusive relationships like that, it's usually because they're blaming themselves for not doing good enough. So it's like she's brainwashed. But I thought she was changing too.
Isn't as strong with some as others.
Because they said once you turn...
2 months before.
That's where he died.
Oh yeah, 2 months earlier, yeah. So this is 2 months before the incident happened, 3 months before the beginning. So there must be some kind of information where she's going.
Oh, the journal that he was hiding from her on his blog.
Now she's got to remember the password. What could it be? You're invited to the wedding date.
He did love you.
But maybe it was a clue in case he died, she'd figure it out. If you're reading this, I've died.
Why did they just zoom in on that camera?
That was weird too.
나도 그곳에 잡아먹혀버렸다. 구피와 혼절의 증상을 겪은 지 열흘이지 않다. 아직은 버텨내고 있다. 나 자신이 비실험자가 돼서라도 불임이 지나면 일단 안정기에 접어든다. 앞으로 다스만 버티면 특수 감염인이 된다.
Oh, and then he killed himself. Or someone's there.
By the camera.
Yeah, someone's there. Military? They had him under surveillance. He clearly knew way too much, and the military had him under surveillance. For them to have bugged his room and still be paying attention, they must have known she might.
They could just be watching on the camera. They're watching their cameras in the garage. And
but they're not armed with military personnel. I feel like they were specifically waiting for her.
우리 다 끝나버렸다고. 뒤져서 천장을
The
갈라놓고
room
오는
shook.
우는 소리 좀 작작해. 이렇게 한다고 해서 우리 달라지는 거 아무것도 없어.
Look at the little kid. He's like, I can't take this shit.
사람들이 동요하고 있어.
Starting to lose it.
예상보다 빠르네요. 전화 끊기는 게 더 심각한 문제예요.
넌 참 냉정해서 좋겠다. 우리가 살 수 있을까?
나도 모른다고 내 정체 같은 거. 넌 그냥 이곳에서 다시 시작하는데 이제 원하는 걸 말해.
Okay, so if you reveal your desire, you become the monster.
그래?
It's like they're tempting them to go into the dark side.
누구 때문이냐고.
나 때문인데.
그렇게 생각하는 마음이 좀 편하냐? 그러니까 다들 네 탓만 하는 거야. 사람들은 지랄을 존나 해줘야 알아들어.
There are parts of her that I like, but she's still just like a dumb, naive kid that
Yeah.
says stupid things.
She's definitely on my ranks higher than most.
Yeah. Out of the winners that we
Yeah.
have provided.
쟤 좀 냅둬. 그렇게 중요한 거면 네가 직접 가든가.
에?
위하는 척은 지 혼자 당하면서 존나 멀뚱멀뚱 가만히 있잖아. 아무것도 못하면서 입만 나불대잖아. 이 씨발년이.
Oh, you're not my real brother. Do we know that?
가지가지 한다.
See, that's what I mean. Like, she's annoying and a brat, but then, like, she's right there. Like, stop sending him out on these missions.
You gotta figure
That's
something
the
out.
thing, because he's going to invest so much energy on that he's not going to be able to fight off not becoming a monster. Sending him to the garage.
내가 괴물이 되면 당신들을 해칠까요?
You go hang out in the garage.
사람을 해치지 않는 괴물들이.
그래서 괴물은 괴물일 뿐이야.
This guy I don't hate, but I don't like him.
시간이 없어.
He's one of those dudes that uses everybody, and when it came down to the wire, he didn't move.
관리만 잘 해줘.
This isn't benefiting him at all.
Nah.
You know, that's what he has to think of.
Spider? What is this? What is
Web.
that? Yeah.
상원 씨 어디 있어? 아니.
Saying the other episode, he might still be alive. Maybe he isn't dead.
만에 하나 그렇지 않다고 해도 그게 살아있는 걸까?
I bet you her fiance is the giant dude with the hand.
많이 알면 입을 막으려고 죽일 거고. 근데 난 꼭 살아야겠어. 무슨 수로? 괴물화를 버티는 사람을 찾고 있지. 어디 있는지 알아.
Him. She's gonna bring him to him.
That's cool.
Blow out of the cocoon when he becomes a monster.
Well, so now he moved the camera, so now they see it.
Chill in the cocoon till he revives. He'll like heal up and
It's
then
like
go
helping him
nuts.
in a way.
Yeah, like maybe like giving him a rest. These are half my favorite people. Oh. Oh, it's the run fast dude.
잠든 것 같아.
Is he sleeping? I think he's literally sleeping.
깨우지 말자.
Oh, he's creepy.
It breathes like really heavy. I guess all the running, it's breathing. That thing moves so quick, they're dead instantly if it wakes up. Oh, I think he's turning the slime.
That sounds like a spider.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, there it is.
No! There's one boom.
Oh my god.
If they kill him, I'm gonna be upset.
I mean, he can't stick around too long.
Quick guy.
Oh my god, it moves so fast.
Oh, we got him.
So creepy. It stops it for a couple seconds. So you gotta like rapidly hit it.
No!
Oh. Oh my god.
Did he grab her? Got her.
Ah! Well, that was a good one. That was a
good.
good one.
I don't like where this is going. You know that he's going to use his last boom thing to save her, and then it's probably going to grab him and kill him. This freaking girl
But-
will grow up to be the most amazing person in the whole world if that's the sacrifice.
When he said he had one boom left, though, that was just in the gun. I'm sure he could use it, and now that he's out and about with the rest of the people, he probably could make another gun or something. I
don't
feel like,
think that's significant.
or is it that when the boom goes off,
damage.
he's gonna like die?
No, I think he was like, I have one, and there's enough juice in this gun.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
One more time, and I'm going to use it to kill myself.
But I
because
feel like
don't
I feel like now that we're out and about, he can find another way to kill himself. He was doing that when he was in his
But
apartment.
I think that's the
trapped.
easiest way. It's like,
Yeah.
you know.
But I mean, to save the girl. What happened at the end there? He set off the booby trap. Did it not work? Because it showed the thing fall like it was supposed to crush the spider and didn't.
Or block him at
So
least.
I'm assuming the booby trap missed, the girl got grabbed, and now he's got to make a choice.
I think he was maybe trying. I think it would have worked if she didn't run towards him, and she ran after him and flipped him over. So if she didn't run over there and do that, I think it may have worked.
So, okay.
But she was trying
Maybe
to
that's
help
what it was.
him.
Yeah, because it seemed like he had a plan, and the plan didn't work, or at least, I don't know, maybe when we start episode 7, it'll, like, show the booby trap continued to go, and maybe there's more moves, like a Pee Wee Herman Big Adventure kind of thing, where it looked like that was the end, but there's like 5 more things that happen and crush the thing.
Hate that. That's I really want him to a little bit longer.
I've assumed that guy would die solely because I love him. He's probably in my top. He's probably up there. He hasn't done anything wrong, and he's a protector, but I'm assuming at some point they've got to escape this apartment building. I'm assuming the whole show. I mean, maybe season 1 will.
10? There's 10 episodes?
10 episodes.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming there's going to be a season 2, hence season 1. So I'm guessing at some point they got to leave. And being as we're approaching the end of season 1, and we probably have to run away at some point, I can't imagine a guy in a wheelchair lasting, just because they might not kill him and he might stay there. Maybe he'll survive and they'll be like, well, we're going to go on our merry way. You stay here, and he'll kind of just chill and die at some point. But I don't know. That's just like, I don't see that guy surviving just in general because he's a cripple.
Yeah, but what if he becomes like a super cripple demon?
Or he could do that. That's good. He could do that. Maybe he turns and he becomes a monster and now he'll help them. I mean, that could be. But now do you travel around with a band of half monsters? What if, like, you get trapped and can't isolate them and they turn on you? And we see
need
here.
to find out more information.
Yeah,
we need to find out.
I mean, they did.
They're giving us a good amount of information, though. I love shows that leave it up to, like, little breadcrumbs, but don't tease you with it. It's like, here's something to think about in episode 1, and then we're not going to come back to it until episode 9. They do a good job at, like, giving
I
you
would say
clues
so.
and
They definitely give you
things
enough.
Out. Because, like, think about it. If we found out what it was right in the first 2 episodes, it would be kind of boring. It would just be a bunch of people running around with monsters. So the element of surprise as to, like, what's going on still is the exciting thing. I think we're going to find out more in episode 7 because we're going to have more interaction between the firefighter girl and
the military and stuff.
Yeah.
And we now know a little more details. Not that it helps us figure it out, but we know the fiance had it first. I think my theory is that the fiance is the guy we saw at the end of the last episode that grabbed Tongue Dude and is gigantic and yelled out and controls the monsters. I think that's the fiance, because why else would they be so nonchalantly saying, like, he's got to be dead. How could he still be alive? Blah, blah, blah. They're sugarcoating everything like, no, you just have to assume he's dead. But I don't think he's dead. I think he's the biggest, baddest monster that's controlling everybody. And I'll go even so far to say that, like, in the end, the firefighter's going to have to, like, break him out with love to stop him from doing this. But there's going to be more seasons. I don't know how they're going to go about ending it. But he said, the fiancé, that in 10 days of stability as a monster, you break through, like, that threshold, I guess. And then if you hit 15 days, you're a super infectee. And then it didn't seem like he made it beyond that, or at least we didn't see any. Mm-hmm. So we at least have some kind of knowledge, I guess. You got to fight the inner demon. And if you conquer your inner demon, you can, like, become a helpful monster, I guess.
And let's not forget that the first scene ever of the whole show was our main character walking through
out of the stuff,
and being shot at and not dying, and
I'm willing to bet all those
survives a long time.
I'm willing to bet, though, all those monsters that we saw him walking past in the first episode at the end, those are probably all our people. All our people are probably monsters now.
There are a lot of people in that car. They try to get into a car and go away.
I feel like it's going to be like a dark ending. But he still seemed like on our side at the end. Last thing was, the asshole guy that beats his wife finally turned into a giant hairball. Looked like Cousin It.
I kind of wish there was
more torturous.
with that. Yeah, like I wanted to see him change into that.
I think they kind of felt the redemption
him.
of him saying I'm sorry was better. Like he
guess.
said I'm sorry and now the wife feels, but I almost feel like that's manipulation, like the monster
I feel more
is.
worse for her.
Yeah.
It's like I wanted to feel satisfied, like, yeah, haha,
that's
you
what
suffered, you deserve it. It's like you showed us one scene that lasted a few minutes of him being like, yeah, I'm in such excruciating pain right now that I'm sorry, please kill me. And that's it. It's like I felt more upset,
but I can almost
like she was saying, like, after all this time you choose now to say it. It's like people that are in relationships like that are abusive, they feel a sense of responsibility to keep this person happy, and they feel like they never fully can do that, which is why people like that stay in those relationships. So it's like still, even now that he's finally dead and he said sorry, she's still in so much pain, because it's like you're only saying sorry because you needed something from me, and it's like all this time I've been giving you what I thought you needed and you haven't been grateful for it. It's like I feel so bad for that lady. So
but I think
I wanted a more satisfying death from him. I don't.
But do you think he really at his last moment felt bad? I think it's the monster manipulating her because he knows she's a good person. So the monster's trying to make her feel guilty about that last thing. So
I think he just
she's
wanted
fucked
to
up
die.
now.
I think he just wanted to die.
I think partly that, but I think the monster in him is manipulating her last, because he knows, like, deep down, like, she'll still care and I'm gonna fuck with her. I think it's like, I think it's still
he's not dead, right? Because
that's what I'm saying. I think he's not dead. I think
them.
he's still so fucked up that he's literally in his last moment manipulating her. I think that's what they're trying to show.
Maybe.
But it's over an hour.
Speedy McDeemer.
You guys want to see more of these? We got 4 episodes left. I don't know how it's going to end. I'm assuming there's a season 2, but I believe
there is. I believe it was signed on for a season 2, but I got so worried about seeing the finale that I didn't look too far into it, but we'll get a good cliffhanger.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you guys. If you want to see more of this, Patreon link in front, Jesse's link somewhere, Jesse Dobby reactions, ViewMasters reactions. If you want to see more of these, Patreon link. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
That was a short one.
That was actually one of the longer ones, too. What the hell?